Welcome to Holistic Human Performance Podcast. My name is Jenna Bradshaw, where we talk all things holistic health, wellness, spirituality, fitness, meditation, energetics, and so much more to help you become the healthiest version of yourself. Let's dive in. This is not medical advice. This is simply to help you on your journey through health, fitness, and wellness. I hope this helps. You can complement this with anything that you are doing currently in your life. Enjoy. What the holistic human performance community has turned into is something beyond words. I am so grateful for each and every single one of you. And I wanted to talk about what the community is all about. And really, it just started with me going through a really low time in life, where I did not have my health as a 2-time cancer survivor. And I really leaned into holistic health, that lifestyle, changing everything about it. Really taking a deep dive into energy medicine and spirituality and combining all of these different aspects of mind, body, and soul together that helped me heal on a deep level. And now I am following out my soul's mission and purpose and bringing this to you all. And so I want to invite you inside of the holistic human performance community. We have an app, which is the HHP app on Apple and Google Play, which you can also get all of these goodies on the desktop as well. And really what you're going to find inside of this community, I call it the Virtual Wellness Center. It's going to be all about holistic health, spirituality, energetics, all different practices, tools, modalities. So we have things like sound bath meditations, we have breath work, we have tapping series, we have workouts, we have somatic healing, we have masterclass series, we have programs. I have other professionals come on inside of the app to teach. So there's so many cool things you get inside of this community. And so I wanted to give this to you all as a membership. And what you're getting is a monthly membership where you have 300 plus on-demand videos, plus live stream classes and programs and courses. You're literally getting all of these incredible tools to take with you wherever, whenever you need. And so for $33 per month, you get access to this. Or you can do annual, which is $320 for the year. You're getting all of this inside of the Holistic Human Performance Virtual Wellness Center. And not only that, you could try it out for 1 week free and cancel whenever you want. So these are things that are going to help reprogram your subconscious mind, you regulate your nervous system, keep you healthy and navigating life with full life force energy, and really helping you to express yourself authentically while also enhancing your health and your well-being so that you can find and follow your soul's mission and purpose. So I invite you inside of this community. It is so beautiful and juicy. And not to mention, we have a whole section inside of the app where it is a community forum so we can chat with each other and talk about our wins, what we're going through, and so much more. And I don't know if I mentioned, if you are a one-on-one coaching client, you get full access to the entire Virtual Wellness Center membership. So I invite you inside of the HHP community. Again, you can get your week free trial on Apple or Google Play or right on your desktop at holistichumanperformance.co. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Holistic Human Performance Podcast. I'm your host, Jenna Bradshaw Vitale. I am filming this in the morning. I am taking a sip of coffee with you. Nothing like a first sip of coffee, let me tell you. We are in Cancer season, baby. This is, honestly, it's going to be a rough time. for most people. I'm so sorry to say this. Um, I am a Cancer Sun, Libra Moon, Cancer Rising. So I have, even in my birth natal chart, I have a lot of water in there. So let's talk about it. Let's unpack that. My birthday just passed June 27th, and I was so excited to do a podcast episode about this. Jake could not join us. We've been trying to go back and forth, and I was like, by the time we figure this out, Cancer season will be over. So I was like, let me just do a solo episode on it. So here we are. To all my fellow Cancerians out there, happy birthday! So excited. Now, a lot of people don't realize that the water signs in general, so Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, very, very intuitive, very psychically gifted, right? It's a matter of how much you tap into that. Now, anytime I have ever met somebody who holds a lot of water energy, water element within them, they usually, I hear them talk about their dreams. They get very vivid dreams. They get this kind of awareness of like a claircognizant, like this knowing. They feel on a level that you would not even be able to comprehend. So like, for example, as opposed to like the fire signs, water signs feel very deeply, where we can take on other people's energies, which is something that I had to learn growing up. Nobody really taught me this, and this is why I really hone in and talk about energetic hygiene. And like most, actually all people that I work with, all of my clients that start with me have never even heard of this concept before. Energetic hygiene is where you're brushing your energy, just like brushing your teeth. Your energy is your energy, my energy is my energy. You're not taking it into bed with you. You're not starting off your morning. You're catering to your energy first. So energetic hygiene for the water signs is key. Because then when you don't know what's your energy versus somebody else's energies, it can actually make you sick, like whether it be mental, emotional, or physical affliction. That's why we harp so much on this. Now, Cancer season this time around, as I am recording this, we had the strawberry full moon in Capricorn last night. The energy is still potent into, honestly, this next week. It's been a rough one, like these emotions. So like we have Cancer and Capricorn are sister signs. So we have this happening during Cancer season. They oppose each other. And since they're sister signs, they're technically the same energy, just expressed differently. When it comes to Capricorn energy, it's stability, it's groundedness, it's an earth sign, it's the mountain goat, right? Climbing up a mountain. Now, this time around is asking you, are you going to keep climbing the mountain that you're not really supposed to be on? And I always say this, when you are on the wrong train, it's a heavy cost to take the right train back, right? To get on the right train. It can be a very heavy cost if you're on the wrong one for too long. So that's pretty much what we're being asked during this time, especially during Cancer season. Is a very emotionally sensitive time because Cancer really is, it's maternal. It's the mother of the zodiac. It's nurturing. And we can sense, we can read a room before anybody says anything. Before I even enter a room, I can read the room. Like, I know, I'm the type of person, like, I'm not asking where are we going, I'm asking who's going to be there. That is the type of energy Cancer holds. We are the nurturers of the zodiac, which can pose this fine line of mothering other people, nurturing other people, but forgetting to fill up our own cup. Been there, done that. Also, eldest daughter of 5. So to all my eldest daughters out there, I know you hear me. So really coming back to nurturing the self, nurturing the emotions that you've suppressed and repressed for years and years and years. And also recognizing what emotions are not yours. Because ancestrally, which by the way, Cancer is very connected to the ancestor lineage, the family lineage. And so we have a tendency where we can take that on and it's not ours to take on, right? This is why doing inner work is so crucial, because we need to know, like, what baggage, right? What responsibilities, what burdens have we been carrying for other people that's not meant to we're not meant to carry, right? And the best part about it is when we do our inner work, we're healing 7 generations forwards and 7 generations behind us, which is so freaking cool. And so, with this water element, this water sign in this Cancer season, emotional intelligence, like, we're all about emotional intelligence. This is something that I definitely am gifted with. Not something that I had growing up, though. I had to learn how to master that. So, the Cancer season really focuses on emotional intelligence and mothering and nurturing the self. We have to cater to our inner world. This is the time to cater to the inner world, and it's going to set us up for when we go into Leo season, which I'm surrounded by Leos. Love me a good Leo. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Okay, so again, going internal within us to see what does our internal terrain look like. What's our internal emotional terrain looking like, right? And what is our body trying to tell us? What do we need to honor? What do we need to listen to? And very much this season's all about slowing down. We're in a water sign, okay? We're not in a fire sign. We're in a water sign season. Slow down, go inward, and listen to what your body is telling you, right? If you get a little, like, let's just say sharp pain in your shoulder, okay, be curious, like, what's going on here, right? Is it on the left side? Is it on the right side? Left side represents your feminine, maternal lineage, feminine energy. Right side represents your masculine energy, father lineage. What's going on there, right? Go a little bit deeper. And so we are being asked to regroup, go inward, what's going on emotionally, so that we can move forward as we head into a fire element sign of Leo come middle of summertime. And Cancers get like a bad rep of being crybabies. That's not true. We just know, we just feel so deeply. And actually, I had the opposite problem growing up. I felt so, and I'm sure other water signs, and especially my Cancerians out there, I'm sure you feel this, where I had such deep feelings growing up. I didn't know what to do with them because I wasn't taught about that. And so writing was a great outlet for me because I was able to get, so writing, journaling is going to be really important to do during this time. A meditation practice to ground it in. And so there was a saying that I heard where it was like, people forget that water turns into ice. And I was like, ooh, that definitely was me. Like, I was like cut off from my emotions. I did not want to feel, because when I felt so intensely, like, I would feel kind of like sick sometimes. Like, I would get headaches. It was just too much for me to deal with, and I didn't have the tools. And so sometimes as a Cancerian, you can go more into the side of like not feeling emotions, which is not good. So this is why we have the tools here at Holistic Human Performance. Journaling, meditating, breath work, move your body, somatic nervous system healing, like move the body, because that's what's going to create flow. Remember, water is not meant to be stagnant. We're not a swamp. When it becomes swamp-like, this is where disease comes in. We have to get the energy flowing through the body, and sometimes think of like a wave, right? Or think of a river. It's energy is always flowing. And also, Cancers can be very nostalgic, and we associate, we have great memories because we associate an emotional attachment to the memory. So we have great memories because we remember not the moment, but it's like how it made us feel. And so that's important to really, we're being asked to really, as a collective during this Cancerian season, to tap into our emotional terrain. And really, emotional intelligence is the true marker of intelligence. And when you can feel emotions without sometimes even putting a name or a why to it, and you just allow yourself to express it in a safe container, and you have the tools to do so, that's when you feel lighter, you feel more expressed, because a lot of the times these feelings that are coming up can be from like long ago. And we just suppressed it and buried it, and now it's coming out to play, especially during the Cancer season, especially since we had a full moon in Capricorn. So it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride, but I'm here to remind you, ground yourself, have the tools, go by some water, the river, a lake, the ocean, go to the beach. Like, you want to invite the water element into your life. Maybe you have a bowl of water on like your altar or wherever. This is going to be very important to do that. And so during this Cancer season, we ask ourselves, really, what am I doing? Who am I? Go inward. Am I happy? How do I feel? Am I connected to my emotions? Am I able to enjoy life without allowing the emotion to take hold of me, right? We're not here to let the emotions run our lives. We're here to feel the emotions and then allow them to flow, right? We're not like harboring it. And so remember, water is very powerful. So work with the water element, work with this water sign of Cancer, mother and nurture yourself during this time. This is very, very important to do that. And we have so many tools and resources on the Holistic Human Performance app. Get the, meditations, the workbooks. I have energetic clearing workbooks. I have meditations on that. We have the Cancer Zodiac sound bath on there. So work through these emotions in a safe container and know what works for you, right? So ground them down, go inward, slow down, reevaluate where you're going in life, because again, since we just had this full moon in Capricorn, this is the sister sign to Cancer. And so yes, we work hard. However, are we climbing the wrong mountain? And what kind of legacy are we foundationally trying to build, right? Like, and celebrating how far we've come. Like, who have we become on this journey? Ground that in, celebrate that, go inward, listen to your emotional terrain, and go with that. And again, we have so many tools to support. And by the way, also each sign represents different body parts. The Cancer sign represents the fluids in the body. So lymphatic system, make sure you're doing a lot of lymphatic flow. Again, the waters of the body, making sure things are flowing and moving. The stomach, taking care and catering to your digestion, and the chest area. And so we want to make sure that really what this is asking is we don't have a closed off heart center. We can open up our heart and still be, I guess you could say, protected, and have, this protective shell like on, right? Because the crab, which is the sign of Cancerian, we have a hard exterior but soft interior. And so making, maybe even because we represent the home, and so making your home homey, making it, very a safe environment where you could, there's just peace, it's zen, it flows. So maybe you are decluttering, maybe you're reorganizing your home. That would be, it's a great time to do all of that. And go hang by some bodies of water. That's what I got for you today. Happy Cancer season. Happy birthday to all my fellow Cancerians. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. I'm so grateful for this community and just where we're headed with holistic human performance and all the things. And I'm so grateful for all of you. So, again, if you need any of those resources, I'm going to leave it in the show notes. Head on over to Holistic Human Performance app. If you need more support in terms of one-on-one, we have the one-on-one coaching and mentorship where we are restructuring your entire life. And also we have astrology readings with Jake, and also energy and sound healings if that is something that you need support in. So happy Cancer season, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.